there's nothing about reference. So as she said, I had come to one of my friend's shop. I saw her shop 3 to 4 times, and fifth time I think जब Destiny में लिखा होगा, तो I just walked into her store, and then I remember I was definitely, when you are in problems, तब शायद एस्ट्रोलॉजी या भगवान की या अपने अच्छे कर्मों की या वास्तु की बहुत याद आती है. हम बुरे वक्त में होते हैं ना, सो मैं भी बहुत बुरे वक्त में था. आज से 8 महीने पहले एक बहुत क्रोर्स ऑफ मैटर्स का मेरे एक्स पार्टनर के साथ एक लिटिगेशन चल रहा था. And by the grace of God, of course, one of the top senior counsels of the country was my lawyer, which was my father's very good friend. But technical issues, देखो practical चीजें अपनी जगह पे सब होने के बाद भी मेरा लग था कि चलो ठीक है. जब वो चीजें फॉल होनी थी, तब पायल जी के साथ एक कोइंसिडेंटली मेट, तो शी जस्ट अनप्रोफेशनल, मतलब कोई प्रोफेशनल फीस या ऐसी कोई बात नहीं थी. हमारा कॉन्वर्जेशन वैसा रहा कि उन्होंने एडवाइस दी मेरे को कि ये अशोक स्तंभ आप अपने ये फलाने डिग्री पे नॉर्थ ईस्ट कॉर्नर पे रख दीजिए अपने सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स के साथ. दिस वाज द फर्स्ट स्टेप that she gave. And she also predicted something regarding that this case will go on till this date, and ये ऐसा होगा और तब तक ये सेटल नहीं होगा, तो your partner might also be imprisoned. I was shocked. I didn't want to argue with her because she did not knew anything about the past this thing, and a person who does not stay without air condition can be done this. And okay, time passed. I remember this happened. I have a conversation on the 2nd of November. I'm very precise with my dates. And after exactly 35 days, what she said, of course, I did what she said about that Ashok Stamp this thing to be kept at the respective place. And I'm calling her on the 10th or 11th of December that Payal ji, ye ho gaya hai. She was like, and as you said that अगर ये नवंबर एंड तक अगर सेटल नहीं करेगा तो ये करके, तो उसको सेटलमेंट का चांस भी मिला था, बट ही स्टिल डिड नॉट सेटल. एंड द entire Mumbai's dealer lobby is in a state of shock that this such a big case has happened, because by the grace of God, we are quite known people in the second-hand car. I'm in the second-hand car, premium car buying business, and our industry being big also is small. Everybody is known. The entire Mumbai is shocked about this. It just has to come in the papers, of course, which is not going to be. Then I started feeling ki boss, I don't say that if Vastu would not have existed, so my work would not have done. But I had the rocket, but the potential of the rocket depend on the boosters. So that extra mile that you have to go when you need to achieve things faster in your life. So my dad is also very precisely into Vastu. So what he says that your destiny is definitely decided by the planets that you own when you are born, but the lubrication to the machinery is given by the Vastu. This is what I witnessed 8 months back. Then I started taking things very, very seriously. And then, of course, with her professional guidance and ये वो जितने भी छोटी बातें इन्होंने नॉर्थ ईस्ट साउथ वेस्ट ये वो 16 zones ये वो, I got my chart done. My building is under reconstruction. I started believing it in so much that even in the rented house, I said कि no problem, कोई बात नहीं, थोड़ा खर्चा होएगा प्रोफेशनल का, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, बट आप जिस प्लेस पे रह रहे हो, चाहे वो रेंटेड है, चाहे वो ओन्ड है, चाहे वो मैं तो बोलूं किसी और के घर में आप टेम्पररी रह रहे हो या जो भी है, अगर आप एक टाइम पे जो फिजिकल एग्जिस्टेंस इज देयर, नो देयर योर वास्तु वर्क्स. सो इट वाज एस्टोनिशिंग, मतलब the way these things happen. And after that, there are small other examples also, like in this rented apartment, I have my bedroom in the southwest. So she predicted something about my wife, that she's a little unhappy and ye wo about this thing, in spite of having all the luxuries, her mind is not stable or this thing. ठीक है, उपाय क्या है? उपाय किए. So I would genuinely say 60, 70, 75% improvement is there. So diagnosing the problem is 50% of the battle, which of course Payal ji has. And 50% of this thing is remedies. And then you follow it. and you consistently do it, because any kind of medicine, when it wants to be root causally eradicated from your body or from your anything, has to be consistently done and kept patience with. So Vastu works. However technically educated, you are smart, intelligent, productive. If you do not, however best of the machinery you have, you may have the Rolls Royce, but if there is no lubrication in the engine, the car doesn't work, or it works with a lot of friction. Definitely. I mean, and uh, I'm into the property buying selling business also, because I'm connected to all the top developers. So these days, a new thing that I have witnessed is एग्जाम्पल लोगों की ये परसेप्शन रहती है कि साउथ फेसिंग के फ्लैट्स हैं वो बाकी रह जाते हैं. तो आई आस्क्ड अ फ्यू डेवलपर्स, टॉप डेवलपर्स, कि क्यों. बोला यार जो कैथलिक एंड मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी है, पहले तो खाली हिंदूज ही बिलीव करते थे, अब तो वो लोग भी वास्तु में बिलीव करने लगे हैं. मैंने कहा इज इट सो. बोला या, मतलब all communities are slowly believing in Vastu. Basically, the idea is that, in a metro city like Mumbai, where the life is so fast, so difficult, so people have more problems day by day. And ये कलयुग है, यहाँ पे problems दिन पे दिन बढ़ेगी. अब problem का solution, one of the remedy is Vastu. There might be a few other remedies also, but Vastu definitely, because ultimately we don't stay on streets, we stay in houses. चाहे वो घर किसी का एक छोटा चॉल हो या बंगलो हो, प्रीमाइसेस तो आपको फिजिकली ऑक्यूपाई रखती है. वो प्रीमाइसेस को आपको, वो आपकी बॉडी पे डेफिनेटली फर्क करता है, बहुत फर्क पड़ता है.
Thank you, Parag. Thank you for sharing different aspects in such detail, and whatever you shared with us, it has completely resonated with us. And living in metro cities, there are a lot of things coming up, and you being a non-believer, you have turned into complete believer with such great examples in detail. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your stories with us. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely, absolutely. I would just end this conversation by just saying that मतलब ये जो लोगों का इल्यूजन है ना कि नहीं, हम तो हार्ड वर्क करेंगे या हमें तो सब कुछ आता है, ये तो होता ही नहीं है. सो पीपल हु डू नॉट बिलीव इन any kind of vastu or any kind of such kind of things, तो उनको मैं सिर्फ इतना ही बोलता हूँ. मैंने कहा कि अगर आपने हिस्ट्री नहीं पढ़ी है, इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं है कि वर्ल्ड वॉर 1 नहीं हुआ था. वर्ल्ड वॉर 1 तो हुआ था. ये तो अनफॉर्चुनेटली आपने इसको रीड नहीं किया है. तो प्लीज गो बैक टू योर बुक्स, गो बैक टू पीपल एंड ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. एंड समटाइम्स ज्यादा एक्सपेरिमेंट नहीं करके अननोइंगली किसी की बात सुन लेना आपको बहुत बड़ा फायदा दे देता. I should put it in this manner.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Parag.
Thank you, Parag.
Really beautiful.
No.
Thank you.
In fact, I'd just like to repeat for our international audience what Parag said. He said that just because we have not read the history books doesn't mean World War I did not take place. So in the same way, if you don't believe in Vastu, if you think it doesn't exist, try going for this, try, and you will be surprised by how it works. Once again, Parag, thank you for taking the time out.